You're listening to the John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
Sunny 93.3. Thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. How you doing, Dan?
Oh, Heidi, John. Let's just address this right off the bat because it's going to be obvious that Heidi is, she's a little punkish.
Yeah, she's still a bit
punkish.
ill.
She said, oh, come on. She's smiling, but oh, Lord.
Yeah.
She's got a kind of spring cold. Is that what they call that?
Well, and here's the thing, because she missed a few days. Was it about a week ago?
Yeah,
already?
something like
and
that.
still struggling a little bit, even though we did start that GoFundMe page to get you robo-tripping like Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
What is with Lil Wayne? He's got all this money. He's drinking cough syrup. What's up
I
with
don't know.
that?
I don't guess. He's got the good stuff, though, apparently.
All right, but you're gonna muscle through, Heidi.
I'm
make
good.
This work?
I am on top
She
of
thinks
it.
that she's just fine.
All right, sweet. Well, a couple of things to cover this Friday, so happy Friday.
Yeah.
But this is a big deal. We had a great lunch over there just the other day with John from Maverick Recruiting. We headed over to Post 15, American Legion. $4 for lunch.
Thank you, by the way, for getting me lunch. That was nice of you.
Bet. We had, pork loin, stuffed pork loin and roll.
Stuffing?
And so, yeah, it
Good
was
stuff.
$4.
Oh, that sounds like it was a really
But
good
pancake
one.
breakfast this Sunday. At
We're going to
Post
be there
15.
again.
You will be there.
I'm going to eat 9,000 pancakes.
$5 you can't go wrong.
Probably
No,
not that many.
absolutely.
Yeah, it is darn good. You can't beat the prices, so that is a very good thing. So,
Well, and what people need to keep in mind, Post 15, the money and the dollars, the things they cover with that money when you go there to see a band on the weekend or your $4 lunch or whatever.
Right.
I mean, been doing marvelous things for decades with Post 15 baseball.
yeah, a lot of people know
Fantastic
Legion Baseball.
organization, but they do kids camps and all kinds of youth things and outreach, and of course, ponying up and helping out vets for decades and decades.
It's
So,
a great organization. So if you get a chance, come eat some pancakes with us on Sunday. You going to be there too, Dan?
I sure think so. Yeah, it's 8:30 to 12:30. Yes, in fact, I am. Yep.
We're going to figure out a time to get over there. We'll meet up with you.
Yeah, I was going to go to confession. That could take days and cost thousands of lives, but I'll try to take a break from that. And this just happens to be Walk to Work Day nationally. I only bring that up because us three literally don't care, nor would we ever do that.
I would walk to work if it was closer. And
If you had a home office
I do. So there are times
and an elevator.
there are some times that I do walk to work when I'm working from home.
But to offset that, it's also National Deep Dish Pizza Day.
Hey,
So,
there you go.
sweet.
There you go.
Winner there.
Makes it worth walking to work if you get a deep dish pizza once you get there.
Like I say, it all balances out.
It does indeed. Coming up here in a little bit, we've got manly men doing manly things. That's on the way. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris on Sunny 93.3.
Is your credit card a good fit for you? How did you even get the card you have now? Was it mailed to you? Those are usually the worst cards. They typically have higher fees and rates. Someone has to pay all that postage to mail out millions of cards every day. If you like a better credit card, check out the website bettercreditcards.net. This is a great place to find the cards that are usually a better fit for you. bettercreditcards.net. That's bettercreditcards.net.
Sunny 93.3. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. Time now for manly men doing manly things in a manly fashion.
Manly man are we. Generally we give kind of a manly tip.
Yes.
Right? Having to do with manly culture and being a manly man.
Mm-hmm.
But every now and again I'll trip over a story or something that piques my interest and I have to think it through. And it's like, okay, under the right circumstances, would me, myself, as a manly man, would I partake in this? And the answer in this particular case is yes. Dateline, Rogers, Arkansas.
Okay.
Deputies earlier this week arrested 2 men accused of putting on bulletproof vests and
Oh, yeah, I saw
shooting
this.
each other. Isn't this great?
Oh, my gosh.
We're not encouraging people to do this, but
Well, maybe you aren't. And just bonus points, Charles Farris was one of the men.
I saw that.
Yep.
They were both pretty liquored up when they decided to do this.
Was there
too.
alcohol involved? You bet there was, John.
Yes.
So Charlie Farris, we'll just call him Chuck, and his
Probably your brother, I'm
good
a
buddy
guess.
Chris Hicks, age 36. They were hanging out on the porch.
Yeah.
And they was getting their hooch on. Drinking. Well, Farris was, for whatever reason, he was wearing a bulletproof vest.
I mean, why wouldn't you? I
To
mean,
which Chris said, you know what?
Let's see if that thing
Doesn't
works.
really work. And grabbed a 22 semi-automatic
I would say,
rifle.
at least
and,
it was just a 22.
It was a 22. Yeah.
Well, caught him in the upper left part of his chest. And yes, the vest stopped it, but it left a mark and it kind of hurt a little bit. So Chuck said, you know what, turnabout's fair play.
Your turn.
Now it's your turn.
Put him on and then just kind of opened fire on him.
Can you imagine? That is just such a terrible idea. So don't do that. If you do, you didn't hear it here.
They both ended up hospitalized for bruises and things. Being stupid because then a fist fight ensued, and it was fantastic. And again, would I do something like this? Yes.
I don't.
I don't think I would let somebody shoot me.
No, I remember when paintball was a big deal. Remember when that first came out and it was like everybody was doing paintball? Some friends we all went out and did the paintball thing, and we watched a firing squad on, I'm not saying it was a good idea. This was the team that was playing right before us. Their thing was whoever loses, like the loser, everybody got to stand around and shoot him with their guns. Not at point blank range, but far enough away that those little paintballs kind of built up some speed and stung. That dude looked like a polka dotted man when he was done.
And he had it coming.
Yeah,
And he had it coming.
he didn't even have a bulletproof vest.
And he's got a great story.
Yeah,
He has a story. Yes, he does.
As do Chuck Farris and his buddy Chris.
yeah.
And they made the news.
They're national heroes now in redneck world.
Kinda.
Where all of us rednecks are like, hey, I want to take that dude out for a beer.
I'd ask for their autographs, which is probably just an X.
Manly men doing manly things, or in this case, not very good ideas things, in a manly fashion on the John and Heidi Show.
Do you have a pretty good sense of humor? You might like this. Early in the morning each day and every day, we share something weird to make people laugh at WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. You don't need to sign up for anything. You don't even need to spend a penny. Just follow the page on Facebook and get a smile to start each day when we share the weird gift of the day. Not on Facebook? That's okay. You can see the weird gifts on our website too. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Sunny 93.3, time now for Water Cooler Talk, brought to you by Aqua One.
Oh, boy, did I save? I did. This is kind of a big deal. In fact, I think you were out there to that bar in Hudson a few weeks back, were you not,
Oh, yeah,
John?
yeah.
All right, well, a winner has been declared.
Holy
in
cow.
the Chase the Queen.
Really?
I was wondering, you know what?
You were talking about that. You were out there 2 weeks ago, weren't you?
I
Yeah.
did. I went 2 weeks ago, and at that time it was like $160,000 or some crazy
Try
amount.
$300,000,
Holy
guys.
cow.
100. I wanted to go to that, and my wife said, nah, it's probably not worth it.
Yeah, one.
I didn't say that.
I know you didn't.
The tiny town of Hudson, South Dakota grew by thousands Wednesday.
I bet
Every
it did.
Wednesday for the last month, it's been crazy over there.
Now, keep in mind, this is a fundraiser that was initially fired up by the Southeast area Pink Ladies. And this had to do with helping people with family members with cancer and
Yeah.
yada. And normally how this works is they'll have a starting amount.
Yeah,
And if you don't draw the winning card, you get 10% of what's on the pot.
exactly. Yeah, whatever came in that night.
And normally the organization will get 50%, and that pot will remain at 40% as it grows.
Yeah, it keeps growing. Another 40% gets added every week. Same kind of concept right here in Sioux Falls with Chase the Tail. It's
Yes.
the same exact concept, and that's we had one of those last night, and there's an opportunity to win again every single Thursday night. Keep coming
Right.
out.
It's shenanigans, yep.
And
Shenanigans.
the more
in Sioux
people
Falls.
that participate, the bigger that pot gets.
Yeah, so it's not
come out and join it.
$300,000 here yet, but maybe 3 or 4 weeks from now. Okay, maybe more than that. Theirs has been going on down there for almost a year.
Yeah, and the Pink Ladies were hoping to raise $20,000 for the cause.
Wow.
Now consider
300,000
this,
later.
if the winners, and this was a 6-way split, I think, with family members.
Oh, nice.
But still, it's $50,000 a piece.
Right.
Isn't that cool?
$1,000.
That's amazing.
And I don't know what the tax implications are on that. I'm sure there are some, but I really have no idea. But the Pink Ladies, they raked in probably close to what, 400,000?
Somewhere around there. I would guess that 300 and something for sure.
I talked to Sunny Radio CPA, and she absolutely won't even take my calls, and I don't blame her. I don't blame her. You know,
Is it because you want petty cash to go gamble?
What? Wow. Let's just air my dirty laundry right here on the show, John. Color me embarrassed. Holy cow.
I'd like to dip in. You give me a Hondo or so. I'm going to go.
With my hands in my hips and going, and? Good day, sir.
Seemed like a good plan to me.
So congratulations to everyone involved in
Yeah.
that deal, because that ended up just absolutely huge. But keep in mind, right here, Shenanigans Pub, every Thursday. For a Big Paws Canine Foundation. and
Prairie Dog.
And Prairie
Search and
Dog.
Rescue.
Yeah, we're trying to get them money together to do their own brick and mortar facility. So.
That'll be really, really cool.
Very
All the
cool.
details on our page, sunnyradio.com. You'll see a Chase the Tail link right on there. Coming up, we've got entertainment news of the day.
Cash for gambling.
Well, why not? What the heck?
Jeez.
Coming up here in a moment, before we come swinging back with our entertainment news of the day, I'm going to be visiting with a guy from England. He's the lead singer, I believe, of Killer Queen. They're going to be in Sioux Falls. We got tickets to give away. We'll tell you all about that. And I'm going to test out some new equipment because I'm talking to him on the phone through a computer. That sounds crazy to me, but that's all on the way. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris.
If drug and alcohol problems are hitting you too close to home, you can get help. It's time for rehab. Your insurance may even cover everything. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. Get help for a drug or alcohol problem within 24 hours. Call now to learn more at 1-800-290-0759. That's 1-800-290-0759. Or get more information at timeforrehab.com.
Sunny 93.3, thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. Time for entertainment news of the day.
$1 million, which I do not have. What is this Sunday, guys? National celebration. Coming up Sunday.
This Sunday.
Sunday.
It's
Heidi,
beer day.
come on. Wow. I
I
am
don't
glad
know.
I prefaced that I don't have $1 million because, John, you're absolutely right. Come on down.
It's the only reason I know I looked ahead so we can figure out what we're going to be doing this weekend.
There you go. It is National Beer Day, and people who run those kinds of things put out a survey to see who America would most like to have a beer with.
Were you on the list?
I was not on the list.
Was I?
You were not on the list.
Heidi's on the list.
Heidi made the top 10. But that was, mainly with inmates and people out on work.
Exactly.
Hey, a
She
list
actually
is a list.
had letters back and forth with a couple.
These are the also-rans. In other words, these were some of the top vote getters, but did not make the number one cut. They included Bill Gates, Denzel Washington, who I'm kind of a fan
Denzel,
of.
I would.
Oprah Winfrey, Lady Gaga, not her real name.
Lady Gaga?
Alex Trebek, who's having some pretty major
Yeah,
health
he
problems.
is.
Yeah.
Pretty neat guy, though. Bruce Springsteen, LeBron James, J.K. Rowling, Bouncy, or Beyonce, depending
Oh,
on...
Beyonce.
I was going to say, who's bouncy?
So she's a fabric dryer sheet. So Serena Williams and Kim Kardashian.
Who made this
But
list?
who's number one?
So, Heidi, who do you think the number one person on the list is?
You would not put the top vote getter probably with the rest of this field. It is
The president.
Betty White.
What? That's awesome. That is the
I
correct
could see
answer.
Betty
that.
White. Betty White.
I would definitely go have a beer with Betty White.
Yep.
I don't even really drink beer that often,
This is
but I would do
compliments
that.
of the Beer Institute. Whatever the heck
Who
that
on
is.
earth were they asking?
Not
don't
me.
Yeah, not me.
Do you seriously think that you wouldn't want to have a beer with Betty White?
Who wouldn't want to have a beer with Betty White?
There you go.
Well,
That's
Betty
the
White.
answer.
Good number one answer, but the whole rest of that list is ridiculous.
Well, there were only three other people that voted for the other ones. Everybody else voted for Betty White.
Well, and I just have the partial list. I don't know who all was on there. I don't
Oh,
have
I
the
know,
complete
but all those
list,
people, that
but
was
I-
just ridiculous.
But I don't think you should
I wouldn't
get
cross
grumpy
the
about
street to
it.
see those people.
Those people. They're
Other
beneath
than
Heidi.
Denzel, I would have a beer
I would
with
too.
Denzel.
You know what? I would have a beer with every one of those people because every one of them is interesting and unique in their own way.
I would need to have a beer to
I
have a conversation with Oprah.
Would you just think about this? Some of the people that I've had a chance to talk to on this very radio program, it would be a step up for me for pretty much everybody on that list for some of the people I've talked to.
Well, the nice thing about if you're going to have a beer with Betty White, you don't have to map out a lot of time because half a beer she's napping.
There you go. See, there's another benefit right there.
It's a win-win. So there you go. Happy Beer
I
Day.
feel like
this
Gary
Sunday.
Sinise should have been on
Oh,
that
yeah.
list.
Maybe he was. I
See?
only have the partial. Heidi, she gets
Way to-
mad at me. This is
way to
not
go,
my
Dan.
fault.
You.
What kind of
I'm
list
mad
builder
at the
are
idiots
you?
that answered that question.
What kind of a list builder are you?
All right. Dan, thank you for coming in with our entertainment news of the day.
Why am I always just frightened, scared, petrified?
Ever since he started doing the radio show with us, you notice he always boxes up his stuff before he leaves every day, just in case.
Roll up on the floor, suck my thumb in the fetal position.
This has been our entertainment news of the day. It's all part of the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris on Sunny 93.3.